Right then, guys, welcome back into the Spooky Shed, your go-to place for conversations around all things weird, scary, and of course spooky. This is the second of our Halloween specials this year, and I've got Mandy and Avery from Thich Thighs and Creepy Vibes back in the shed. So welcome back to the shed. You usually need to say something because I've not took a breath and now I'm going to pass out probably.
That was the longest sentence ever. I love it.
It was.
Thank you for having us, finally.
Awesome. Well, yes. Finally. It's been a few tries at this, so yes.
Very hot
Glad
minute.
we're back here again.
I told you, I'm always hyped. Well, yeah, third time lucky, hopefully. So fingers crossed nothing goes to shit.
Yeah.
I do have better Wi-Fi now.
Knock
It's a
on
lot
wood, I
better,
got-
so
yeah.
hopefully that will, fingers crossed.
Mm-hmm.
Right then, so Halloween, let's just dive straight into it. Oh,
Right
that
into
was
it.
no. Can you two remember what you left in the shed last time you were here?
Oh, shit.
Yes. I left my Sunday scaries. What did you
Yes.
leave, Avery?
Do you? I don't know. I've got a memory of a goldfish. I don't remember what I did this morning, to be honest.
Might have it written down.
I have no idea. I hope you have it written down.
I can't remember what you left.
Apparently I don't. Never mind. Well,
That's
anyway,
okay.
yeah. So, yeah,
It's fine.
never mind. Right then, so Halloween. So obviously you two are in Canada, so I want to know what Halloween is like over there compared to over here.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I'm going to jump in here right away because I feel like it's very Canadian, but like it from an outsider's perspective, it's probably very Canadian, but like it's not so much for us, but it's also like a little niche too. When I was growing up, I lived like very, very far north Ontario, like very, very far, not anywhere near I live now. And it was always the worst weather on Halloween. Like everybody thinks Canada and it's
Yep.
snowing all the time and we live in igloos. It's not true. It's like 20 degrees out today. Like it's pretty warm. But when I was a kid, my mom would have to either make our costumes 2 to 3 sizes bigger or buy costumes bigger to fit over top of our snowsuits. And we used to have to like trudge through like 2 to 3 feet of snow to do like 3 houses of trick-or-treating. And then it would be too cold where we'd be like shivering and freezing. My mom's like, hey, pack it in. Let's get the fuck out of here. So things that like sound very Canadian, but like we don't have to do very often. I had to do as a kid.
That sounds good to me. I like snow. We don't get good snow here.
That's true, you don't. But like snow here
We get
is like
slush.
the snow Avery's talking about, it's like it's so heavy. Like it's like heavy and you're like trudging through it. It's hard to do. Like especially like you're a little kid. You've got these like massive boots because I was the same. Like I lived north also, but not as north as Avery. So for me, it was always like it would like start to snow on Halloween or it would just be like super cold and then we would have to wear our boots. And so my mom always made costumes so they would fit over my snowsuit and you'd have to have like I'd have to wear like a hat with my costume and I hated it because I'm like, this doesn't go with my costume. I don't like that. And I mean, not every Halloween was bad with crappy weather, but I think in like the early 80s, late 80s, back when like way before global warming, we had like normal weather. But then we'd have some Halloweens as I got older would be so warm out like it is today. Like today for us as we're recording this is our Thanksgiving, our Canadian Thanksgiving, and it's like I think 17 or 18 out, which is pretty warm.
Yeah.
Like I was wearing sandals this morning. But then so you always had to prepare. You never knew what the weather was going to be like. You're like, is it going to start snowing before Halloween? Is it going to stick before then? Is it going to be on Halloween? I think in the last couple of years for my kids, it's been rainy and cold. Which
It has been very rainy.
at that point,
yeah.
I'm like, I'd rather the fucking snow. But yeah, it's just funny how I think most Canadians can tell you that their snowsuits were worn under their Halloween costumes as kids, for sure.
Well, why didn't you just like chuck a load of like fake blood over your snowsuits, put a couple of rips in them, and just be like some dead Canadian person?
Should have.
Surely that'd have been easier.
Well,
We should have.
my mom would probably kill me. Snowsuits are expensive.
Never needed one, so I couldn't comment on that. But
Yeah.
You don't ever want
I
to
like
need
the
one.
cold, so I wouldn't even use one. I like the cold. Cold's my friend.
I don't know.
I do. I
Something
don't
about
mind
a
the cold
cold-
because I hate a hot summer. You can see your breath and your nostril hairs freeze. It's the worst. Like
And like
stings.
this chunk of your hair is all just white and crispy because it's now turned to icicles. It's not a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's funny though.
It's not a good look either. I mean, yeah.
No. Not
Yeah,
at
you never
all.
Yeah, but
shower
we were-
before you go outside because like your hair is like
Ice.
Yeah, but it's better than sweating your bollocks off.
It's true.
It's so much
True.
better being. I'd rather be too cold than too hot
I'd
because it's
rather
so
be
much
too
easier
cold
to warm yourself
also.
up.
Yes, that is true.
Exactly. Well, yeah, you because you were talking about the 80s and stuff there because it's still bizarre that you are like that much older than me. It's weird. I don't
Just Mandy.
understand. Yeah.
Well, I am.
Well, still.
Just me.
Just Mandy.
I'm 40. Ah,
Well,
just me.
yeah, that's weird. Don't understand. Because I mean, even when I was a kid, like Halloween was nowhere near as big as it is now over here. Well, it was barely really a thing when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
It was
like
still like
I mean, it's completely different now. Like literally, like every house on my road is all decorated and everything. But when I was a kid, it was now like
Mm-hmm.
when we used to go trick or treating, we were only allowed to go to houses of people that we knew.
I feel like for me and like the area that I live in, it's the opposite. Like it's not what it was when I was a kid. When I was a kid, you were going to every
Yeah.
single house on your street. At school, they used to do like this big like protection awareness thing of like, don't go to these houses, don't go in somebody. Like it was a whole big thing, and they don't do that anymore. And as a kid, all of like my neighbors and in the neighborhood that I used to live in, everything was decorated. Everybody was like putting on like these big theatrical things, and we knew like the houses that had the king size chocolate bars versus like the shitty like trick ones. And now it's like I feel like I'm the only house on my
Toothbrushes, ugh.
street that like sets anything up for Halloween. It's not what it used to be here. So it's funny that it's like switched for you and it's more elaborate.
Yeah, that's weird. Weirdly, because I had Ryan and Tyler on for the first one from the Brown Brothers Haunting Hour, and they're in the US, and they said that it's not as big for them in the US compared to when they were kids. That's weird. Oh, well, it's finally we get something back.
Yeah, like I know, like for
Yeah,
my
it's
kids,
just,
it's
like,
harder for
much
us
smaller.
to find places to go trick or treating. Yeah, because like there are certain areas in towns where it's like everyone hits up like the big fancy houses because they want like all the big fancy chocolate bars or like the good candy. And then there's some streets that are just like nothing. Like it's quiet, it's dead. Like when I was a kid, we would be running around till like late at night, basically like close to 10 o'clock, 10:30, and we would start straight after school. Like you would like plan your route and everyone was like, okay, where are we going? We knew that we had like neighbors who gave out like candy apples. So you're like, okay, we're going to leave school, go to their house, get our candy apple, go home. And then we would run around. Sometimes we would have like a Halloween costume change because you're like, oh, if I change my costume, maybe I can go to that same house and get those good stuff. And then I like can hit up the same houses in a second costume. And I'd come home with pillowcases full of candy. Like I would have to go home and empty my bag out and then you know, get a new one. But it was always pillowcases. Pillowcases were the thing. Yeah. And my kids don't do that. Like,
always a
they don't
pillow.
have that.
Yeah, that is weird because I remember last Halloween because obviously my son was like 2 weeks old, and it literally got to the point where I didn't even bother sitting back down on the sofa because there was just kids at the door every 2 seconds. So it was literally a case of I just shut the door and just stand there and wait.
That's so funny, man.
And
It's
some
just
areas
weird
are
how
like
much
that.
changed.
Yeah.
Some can be.
Yeah, I think it all depends too, like what area. Like I find like some areas are probably like you've got people who've lived there forever and now they're elderly, right? So they're not putting out the decorations or they're not doing that type of stuff. So it's going to be like a quieter street if it's like an older area. But man, Halloween was like, yeah, we would go to any house possible. Didn't matter. We don't know them. You're going around knocking on their doors. Like our parents would stay home. And they wouldn't go with us. Like, I know if the town I lived in, we'd always just ride our bikes everywhere. But we would, like, stop at certain friends' houses along the way and then just, like, check in with I'd call home to my mom and say, hey, like, just so you know, I'm going to stay out a little bit longer. Or, like, we would be so busy because my dad used to work so he worked for M's, Snickers, Mars, like that company. It was called FM Foods, and it was located at a plant in Ontario. And so he was always bringing M&Ms and Mars bars and Snickers home and Skittles and Starburst and Three Musketeers. So our house was like the house. Everyone knew that my dad worked there and that he would always have like a giant bag of like Mars bars or Snickers or whatever. And he'd be coming home from work at like 6 or 7 at night. My mom would be like, hey, can you bring home more candy? Because we're going to run out from the stuff you already brought home. Because everyone knows. Yeah, everyone knows. All my friends would always come to my house. We always had like the good stuff. So our house and our street were busy, but yeah, like our parents didn't come with us. We Like, we'd have, like, some of our parents be like, drop us off if we wanted to go to, like, a further area of town. They'd be like, "Okay, well, we'll drop you off," and they'll wait for us somewhere and then, like, come back and get us or whatever. But, yeah, now, like, I don't drop my kid off. I go with my kids. Like, my youngest is the only one who's trick-or-treating right now, but, like, I go with him, take his friends, and it's just so different. It's so crazy.
Very, very
Yeah,
different.
it's just weird. I don't, because I can't think of even a reason why it's flipped so much. That's just bizarre.
Hmm.
Yeah. It
Which is
doesn't make
weird because
sense.
people love Halloween, right? Like,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And it's funny too, like how Mandy said, we always put our candy in a pillowcase because you could get more, obviously. But I used to have to like go and empty my pillowcase when we moved back, like in the area that I live in now. When we moved back down here, it was obviously more populated and it wasn't 1,000 feet of snow that I had to walk through. But yeah, we would have to like go home, empty our pillowcase, and then we're like, okay, we're going out for like another hour. See you later. And like that's how our parents like kept track of where we were and everything. And then, or since like my town, there's like a big highway that runs through it. My parents would like let us do our neighborhood and then they'd take us over to like where my aunt and uncle lived and let us do that neighborhood also. So like it was always like a big production pretty much. And it went all night.
Yeah.
Do you guys have
It
mischief
didn't matter if it was
night?
a Tuesday night, a Wednesday night. Mischief. Oh, yeah.
Devil's Night
Yeah.
the day
But it's
before.
Yeah, I didn't realize
Yeah.
that was a thing. I thought that was our thing, and that annoyed me when I found out it wasn't.
It's not as elaborate.
You're like, somebody
either.
else took our shit? No, it's not. No.
It's like kids doing like ding dong ditch mainly.
Oh, is that it? That doesn't count.
No. Like, don't get me
We
wrong,
were
there's
throwing
probably
bricks at people's
more.
windows and stuff.
We're
when
too
we were
nice. We're
kids.
Canadians. God.
Holy shit. Jesus.
Oh, yeah, true. Fair point, yeah.
That escalated real quick.
I mean, like, I've definitely seen like people egging and like toilet papering houses, but not bricks through windows.
Well, we were bored. and
Smashing
we were
pumpkins,
little
maybe,
shit,
but like,
Yes, the pumpkins.
Yeah, but when we were kids, we didn't do pumpkins. We had turnips.
Really?
Yeah, well, that's what they're supposed to be. It's supposed to be turnips.
yeah,
I
that's
didn't
what
know
they
that,
were
actually.
originally. Yeah.
They're just an absolute bastard
Yeah.
to carve. It's impossible. When
That
my
would
dad
be.
used to do ours, he literally used to use
Yeah.
a drill.
That would be fun, actually. I don't like carving. I
And when you put a
like
candle in
carving
it-
pumpkins, like design. What's that?
They're
But
fun.
with turnips as well, when you put a candle in them and it starts burning, it smells nice.
It would actually.
I can't say I've ever
I think that's just me. I
turnip.
think that's just
pumpkins
me who
smell-
likes that, but I'm weird.
Pumpkins smell.
No, pumpkins smell awful though. Like a burning pumpkin. I don't like it. I like to eat pumpkin seeds though. We do keep the pumpkin seeds and cook them after, and we eat those.
Horrible things. Don't like them. Don't like pumpkin though, so don't really matter.
Do you still carve turnips or have you switched to pumpkins?
No, everyone pretty much does pumpkins here now. Just well, like I say, because it's easier.
Mm.
You
It's
don't
easier.
need you don't need power tools to do it.
No adult supervision either. That's funny.
We're going to get our pumpkins on Saturday, so people look on the Instagram page and you'll see how bad they are.
I've got to do mine this weekend too.
I don't even have pumpkins yet.
I've never done one before.
I'm so busy. I haven't had. No, I've done pumpkins. I just haven't got pumpkins yet at my house. I love carving a pumpkin though. I have a friend who's very artistic and he like does like elaborate pumpkin carving. It's insane. It's like those people who do like tree carvings and make like crazy stuff out of them where it's like he doesn't fully carve through the whole pumpkin, but he'll like make like a scene. Like I think it's really cool. I don't have the patience for that. I'll do like, your standard face or a cat. That's about it.
I'm lucky if I'll get like just a somewhat creepy face on my pumpkin. Other than that, it's garbage.
They're
It's a lot
supposed
of
to look
effort.
God knows what I'm
ridiculous. I think
gonna
that's
do
the whole
with mine.
point of carving one.
It is. They have to look a little silly.
You should carve in the
do you guys
spooky
have,
shed on your pumpkin.
I thought about that, but I'm going to need a really big one, Anna.
Mm-hmm.
Get a long and then turn it, or a tall, lay it sideways.
I'll find one of them square ones that you can get.
Yeah, that would be needed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, Mischief Night was better for us when we were kids, I think, because, well, there was, as weird as it sounds, there was more to do.
More bricks to
Because we could
throw.
get away with more. Yeah, exactly. It was only the occasional brick. It wasn't all just bricks. It was the odd brick.
That's hilarious.
This
though.
still sounds excessive.
It was, but flowers and eggs cost a lot of money.
True.
Exactly.
Bricks, I
like
guess,
we
could-
could,
you
we
can
could
I
find a
guess
brick
so.
on the
Now
floor.
eggs do. That's true. Yeah, just find what you can walking around.
Price of eggs. Nobody better be throwing those this year.
Because we used to
no,
we used
God,
to
no.
walk around in flower bomb buses.
A what?
A flower bomb. So you get like a plastic freezer bag, put flour in it, crack a couple of eggs in it, tie it up, and then throw it at a bus, and then it all sticks to it. or at people's windows.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, that is worse than just
That's
throwing
hilarious.
eggs.
That is.
Yeah, but it's funny though. And
It
it's
is
harder
funny.
to clean
It's
up as well.
awful.
That's
Hey,
so
give some
funny.
ideas to people. All right, Avery,
Exactly.
better step it up a notch this year.
Yeah.
Get your bricks ready.
My neighborhood watch would love that.
Well, that's where I'm going to need to grow up because, like, when my son's like, I don't know, like, how old were we when we were doing that? Like 12, 13, 14. Like, when he's that age, I'm going to be really tempted to go with him.
He's gonna be like,
Mhm,
I've got the cool.
Yeah, just relive my youth and just go around
Yeah.
smashing windows with 12-year-olds.
That's hilarious.
In fact, that'll be a
Until-
terrible idea because I'll be like 45 then, so that'll be ridiculous.
Until his friends decide to target your house.
Oh no, they'll die.
No bricks, no flour, no eggs.
Exactly. Yeah, then that won't be happening. I will make sure of that. Right then, so did you ever get given, when you were trick-or-treating, did you ever get anything like really shit? Did you ever get given like fruit and stuff? Because
Yes.
we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the time.
Mhm.
What did you do with them? Because you can probably
Yeah.
imagine what we did with them.
So there was one house
You threw them at their
was
house?
like around the corner. There was this one lady and she would give out like apples with a toothbrush, and getting a toothbrush on fucking Halloween was the worst thing ever. So people,
Hate
she
it.
had like this beautiful
I know.
garden and people used to like put the toothbrushes in the garden and like make this whole big row. We would definitely throw the apples. They like, don't give us an apple. No.
Toothbrush as well.
Yeah.
I'd have thrown the apple at her, never mind just at the house. Like,
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
what is
that
this
were
shit?
intense with
Weird.
it.
That's really weird. Like,
Mhm.
what the fuck?
Or it used to be a thing
Yeah,
too when I was
I'm
a
pretty
kid
sure I got-
where you would get pennies.
I
I don't know
never
if that was the
got
same for you.
pennies. Where the fuck were you?
Center Wellington? We got pennies.
Yeah, we used to get money
You know
as
what?
well
I got tons
sometimes.
of pennies. I'm gonna get rid of them. Really? I never got money.
They're non-existent in Canada anymore. Get rid of them.
Yeah, I'll get rid of my old pennies. But I never got money. I would, yeah, toothbrushes for sure. Floss. I got floss before. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
One time I went to someone's
Floss.
house. Yeah, floss. Local dentist. You go to their house. The worst. And then what else? Oh, sometimes pencils, which were okay, but like, I don't fucking want a pencil. God. And then
Well, and like the
what was the
shitty little
one time I got?
erasers
I
that go with
think-
it.
Yeah. Yeah, those don't even erase. They just like make like
No.
marks on the paper.
Smudge.
Fucking brutal. Yeah. What did I get one time? I think some guy was just like, somebody was just cleaning their house out and was just like giving random shit and putting it in your bag. And you're like, what the fuck? It's like out of their cupboard. I'm like, okay, cool. Thanks. So strange.
The house
I get it.
clean
You
out.
run out of candy, but just turn your light off at that point. Like, I don't want your canned goods.
At least that would be funny though. That's still better than fucking fruit and toothbrushes and stuff.
Yeah.
At least that'd be funny when you go home and empty your bag out and it's just like a freaking, I don't know, tin of tuna or something.
I got some cream corn for dinner, Ma. Here you go.
Exactly. That's still better than a toothbrush. Like I can't get
think
over
so.
that.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous.
Coupons. I think I've received a coupon.
Did you use the coupon?
So funny. I don't remember. I was like, the fuck? Okay, all right, cool. I thought it was like like you get like a little gift certificate, like get a free whatever. No, it was just a coupon.
Yeah. There's a coupon.
For a
I always-
toothbrush,
I
probably.
always like the cans of pops though. Yeah, go get your free floss and
Yes.
your toothbrush and your mini toothpaste. Oh my god, the cans of pop were my favorite.
No, the cans of pop were
I love
good.
getting those.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we used to get Panda Pops.
Panda Pups?
A
Yeah,
what?
they were the best things ever.
What is
It
it?
was a drink we
What are
used to have.
those?
Ooh.
It was just a drink. They were literally about this
I
big.
thought it was a.
See if I can find a picture of it.
Sounds like a stuffed animal. Not gonna lie.
I don't know
I
why
thought
they
it
were
was a
called.
snack.
Well, I did. Well, there was a picture of a panda on the bottle, so that's probably why they were called Panda Pops. But yeah, I think they've actually been discontinued now.
All the good things are.
Oh, you know what they're probably similar to, Avery, though? Is like those chubby drinks.
Panda
you know
Pop.
those chubs? Chubbies?
Oh, yeah.
Chips.
It's
Panda Pops.
the chubbies. That's
Chubs.
funny.
No, what is
Strawberry jelly.
It is a chubby. Interesting.
Ugh.
Yeah, but they were just they probably had about 3/4 of it was probably sugar, like, so that's probably why they've been discontinued. Like, but
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
trying to make kids healthier,
Yeah,
bastards.
too much.
How dare we?
Trying to make us all live longer.
In this
Oh.
world, no thanks.
Right then, so yeah, exactly. So when it comes to Halloween, do you guys have any films, or movies, TV series, or anything that you have to make sure that you watch for Halloween, or even just around Halloween?
Yes. Hocus Pocus is always
Yes.
a favorite. And actually, this Friday, I'm going to see Hocus Pocus, and it's going to be narrated by like a live orchestra for all the music while the movie's playing,
Nice.
which I think is going to be interesting. But yeah, Hocus Pocus is one. Avery remember when we did the Hocus Pocus 2 and we did the whole night in and Avery made like a charcuterie board and made the cheese and like all the fruit and stuff look like the Sanderson sisters? It was fucking epic. It was great.
beautiful.
And
I wonder
then
if I
Made
have
made
that.
a what?
Halloween for sure.
A what board?
A charcuterie board.
Hell is that?
Yeah.
Like a meat and cheese board.
That's not a word.
Yes, it is.
I call it a charcuterie board, but you know.
Mandy can't pronounce
Yeah,
it
that's something
properly.
completely different.
We don't want to see that.
You can be the next lot of people that I ask this question to, because I still haven't watched the second one. Should I?
I mean, yeah.
I'm not going to watch it then.
Yes.
Clearly.
Like it was
We're both
it was
like,
a sequel. So like it's not fantastic. It's not as good as the first, but it's not terrible.
Right, fair enough.
Things could always be better, but it wasn't bad.
yeah,
I think I might have to finally give it a go, because apparently they're making a third one. You know.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're talking about it. Yeah, I don't know
that's
how I
why
feel
I'm
about that.
contemplating on do I have to finally
Sometimes-
watch it.
Sometimes you just gotta call it quits.
Mm-hmm.
Like just leave it alone. First one was fine. Just leave it
Yeah.
at that. Everyone was happy.
Just gotta keep it going, I guess.
Exactly. The obvious reason we know why, because money. But,
Money.
Yeah,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
exactly.
It's always money.
Yeah. So the other one that I like to ask her with for Halloween as well is Nightmare Before Christmas. Can you watch that at Halloween? Is that a Halloween film or a Christmas film, or can you do both?
I'd say both.
Both.
I like
It's my
watching it.
niece's
I say
favorite
both.
movie.
I say it's both, but I'll purposely watch it at Christmas. I'll only watch it on Halloween if it's on TV or something. I won't go out of my way to watch it at Halloween.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
There's actually a house near my town. And what they would do is at Halloween, they would set up this whole theatrical thing outside of their house, and people would go and like give donations and stuff. And you go out and you watch them like kind of do like scenes from The Nightmare Before Christmas. And it was really cool. It had all these lights and music and like animatronic things outside of it. It was really cool. But yeah, I guess where you see it's more of like a Christmas. I see that.
It's got Christmas in the title.
Yeah, it does. I think it blends well with both.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
It's like a little segue.
But I would say it is more Christmas.
Yes. A horror Christmas. I see it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a thing now, isn't it?
It is.
Horror Christmas films, and I refuse to watch them, to be honest. I just can't get away with it.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's Halloween, not fucking Christmas, because I can't be dealing with that shit yet.
Yeah.
No, that's too far.
No.
Too far ahead.
Yeah. So Avery, what were you going to say about something?
The one movie, it's so cheesy. I have to watch it every year, though, and Liam's going to look at me like I've got 5 heads, I think. Mandy, you'll get it. It's Halloween Town. Love that movie.
Yes.
Halloween Town's fucking mint. I love all of them.
Okay, good.
Oh, he does know.
Because I said it to one of my coworkers once, and she's like, I'm sorry, what? And I was like, sorry. She's like, "Ugh, I'm from England. I didn't grow up with this shit." I was like, okay, don't be rude. Don't bash
we
Halloween
fucking
Town.
did. Lying
Maybe she lived
bastard.
under a
Yes, we
rock.
did.
She might have lived under a rock.
What a bitch.
Exactly.
I was like, what the fuck?
The second one's the best.
I agree. The second one is. Yeah. I love those movies.
On the second one, is there some bloke like a frog or something, or a toad?
Yes.
Yeah, he's like a frog, isn't he? Yeah, that bit's
Yeah.
always funny.
I love it.
And the
It's so
skeleton
good.
bloke who drives the taxi, he's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he gets like possessed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love those ones.
I think they're on Disney Plus. I'm going to have to watch them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are.
I know.
Well, mine's Hocus Pocus as well, though. Just, it has to be done.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be. Yeah.
It's just,
Yeah.
it's the best one.
Yeah, it's super good. So I would say watch the second one. But my other go-to is like to scary is definitely, well, not really scary, but like Halloween is always a classic for me. Halloween I've been watching it since I was like 12 years old. I haven't watched the newest one and now I don't know if I want to, because I listened to the last episode and you guys were talking about it and how they saw it and they weren't too impressed with it. And I've heard some mixed reviews on it. So I'm like, I don't know. On how it ends the series, I'm not a fan. So
But again, it's the same with Hocus. It's the same as Hocus Pocus, isn't it? It's just the first one was just
Yeah, I
that
know.
good. It doesn't
It
matter
was
what. It doesn't
so
matter
good
what
that
they
you
did.
can't.
yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Mainly because obviously John Carpenter who made it, he didn't even want to make the second one. Never mind any of the other ones. So
And then it turned into this giant franchise. And
Yeah. Because how many movies are a part of it now?
right, hang on.
It's
So
like
you got 1, 2,
5?
God.
Season of the Witch. Then you've got like 4, 5. You've got like the Return of Michael Myers, Curse of Michael Myers. Then you've got
Yeah.
Resurrection, H2O. There's got to be about 10.
Oh, because a lot
yeah,
more than I thought
there's
there were.
a lot.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the one with fucking Busta Rhymes in. That one should have
Oh,
just been
yeah.
deleted from off the face of the earth. That fucking
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to
Oh
mention it.
God.
Just a
I
bag of
know.
shit.
Oh my God. Have you ever seen Leprechaun?
Yeah.
Are you okay over there?
Oh no, what happened? Yeah. What happened?
Oh my God.
Oh my God, that is great.
That's
I forget
awesome.
about it. I mean, it probably sounds fucking horrendous now, but yeah.
You sound like you're underwater, yeah? But
Yeah.
I
It looks
forgot that was
great.
there.
It looks great.
No, I can't say.
Could you imagine if we logged in like that and it was just like him with
Oh,
that
God.
on?
I would scream. I'd be like, what the fuck?
I was tempted.
Biggest jump scare ever.
What were we saying then? Leprechaun. Yeah, I've seen Leprechaun, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That one kills
Oh,
me.
yeah, I
Like
have.
it's just so funny. Oh God, Avery. It's got Jennifer Aniston in it actually. So that's where she like started. But
Okay.
it's just so fucking cheese and like stupid. I
Yeah,
don't know. It's
ridiculous.
good for a laugh. Yeah. Oh my God. It's like 2 or 3 of them, I think. I don't know. Those make me laugh.
Might even be more of them, to be honest, I think. I'm pretty sure
Maybe.
there was 4. Might be wrong. I don't know. But yeah, possibly.
So funny. So yeah, Avery's gonna have to watch it.
Yeah, just you should watch it just
Yes.
purely, like, not even just for the laughs in it, because it's just ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, it's just it's a very weird film, and I mean, I don't know how familiar you are with Warwick Davis, who is the Leprechaun, but like he's very well known here, obviously. And when you're like my age and you know him from Harry Potter and stuff, then when you watch that, it's very weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really
Right.
strange.
Yeah. And it's so funny.
Right. So my next question is about any funny or embarrassing Halloween stories. And Mandy, if you listen to the last Halloween special, you will have already heard mine, so you know how ridiculous that is.
I haven't heard it
So
yet.
you-
So
You do, right? Need to hear
What
it.
do
then,
you got?
'cause- And
I
it'd be
don't
let
know.
off the
Did I
hook.
tell it on the last one we recorded?
I don't think so.
I can't remember if we've talked about it, but when I was a kid, like my dad always used to scare us when we would watch like any sort of horror movie. So like my sister and I would always invite our friends over. Our house was like the house on the block that was my mom always allowed all the kids to come over. So like our house was like the snack house, obviously, the good snacks. And
Mhm.
all of like the sleepovers, like there was always like 10
I thought
girls
you
in my
said something
house
else.
at
Then
one
I'm
point.
sorry.
Like,
I thought you said Smack House.
it's a smack house.
I don't know if you
Oh,
know
I'm
what
calling
smack
it that
means
now.
over here, but it's not a good thing. It's heroin, basically.
yeah. I'm like, yeah, it's definitely
thought so.
drugs.
Yep.
We just call it crack, but not the smack house. Definitely not. We were the snack house.
Snack.
Snacks. It's the charcuteries, whatever it is. God, I can't even say that. Charcuterie boards. But yeah, so my dad would always scare us. We are always like, because obviously I have 2 sisters, I have 1 sister, sorry. So it's 2 girls in your house. You have 2 daughters who have tons of friends, and we're always together watching horror movies. But anytime, my dad would always find a way to like scare us. So like watching Candyman, he decides he wants to come downstairs. He says he's going to bed, goes to bed, then comes downstairs with like a hanger to make it look like a hook. And he's like, oh, I'm Candyman. And my dad's got like a deep voice and like a unibrow. Like he's just basically like, it's just all brow, his whole face. And it's so funny because like he always knew how to get us. So my friends would be like, is your dad going to be home? Is he working nights? What's he doing? Because like after a while, they were like, okay, I'm tired of getting scared by your dad. But we loved it. Like we thought it was so great. And one time we decided to have a Halloween marathon and watch all the Halloweens at that time. And I think it was like, God, when was this? This was like in the 90s. So 90, I was born in 85, 95, probably 98, I think. 97, 90, I think 98.
So like Resurrection H2O time.
I don't think we watched those ones though.
Well, I don't blame you. But...
We watched a few. Oh yeah, we watched like all the like, I think the first couple of ones. And so my friends were like, okay, we'll come to your house because my dad was traveling for work. And they're like, okay, he won't be there to scare us. So yeah, let's plan this. He was in Chicago for work. And so we're like, cool, no one's here to scare us. Let's have some fun. So there was probably like 12 of us, I think. My sister's friends, my friends, and we're all just hanging out in the living room, having a grand old time. And one of our friends came late. So she came late and then she tried to scare us and was like, I'm Michael Myers, blah, blah, blah. And we're like, whatever, girl. So we're like, nice try. It didn't work out for us. So we were sitting there and just kind of watching the movies, and it was probably like 10 o'clock at night. Where our living room was, there was like a sliding door out to the deck. You could see from the living room where we were sitting. Plus, we could see the dining room, which also had a window that was beside the sliding doors. And we had the blinds all closed. And we hear like this noise and like this tapping on like the window in the kitchen. And we're like, what the hell is that? We're like, that's so strange. Sorry, excuse me. And so we were like, what's going on out there? And behind our house was like just a field of whatever. It was pretty empty. And so all of us were like, okay, what's happening? There's noises outside. So we go over, open up the blinds to the sliding door, and there's just a man standing there with like Michael Myers outfit on, everything, just standing there in a mask. And then we're like losing our minds, like friends, like people jumping over couches, girls jumping on top of each other, like we're like losing it. And all of a sudden we're like, holy shit, so we close the blinds and then we go back and nothing's there. And we're like, oh my God, oh my
Oh my
God. We're like
God.
freaking out. And then the phone rings and we're like, oh my God, the phone's ringing. It scared the shit out of us too. Phone rings. Well, my dad's calling from like Chicago. My mom's on the phone with him. And then she starts laughing. And I was like, what's this bitch laughing? I'm like, why is she not terrified? Because she should be terrified. And because she's scared of the dark. So I'm like, she should be scared also. Why is she not freaking out? Turns out my dad made a plan with the neighbor across the street, since he wasn't going to be home, to dress up as Michael Myers, sneak through the field behind our house, and knock on the windows and the doors and scare the shit out of us. And I was like,
That's so funny.
wow, so elaborate. Like, he wanted to scare the shit out of us so bad, he made a plan with the fucking neighbor. After that, my friend's like, we're not coming to your house to watch horror movies. We can watch them they're like, you're coming to my house. We're not doing it. I'm like, well, I mean, props to my dad for doing that. I was like, oh. We were so mad, but then we were like, that's actually pretty funny. Like, I got to do these type of things with my kids. Haven't had the opportunity to, but I just love it because like it's like my go-to story and I love to tell it. And it's such a great memory to have. I know my friends who I probably don't talk to anymore because I was like 12 at the time. I'll probably still tell them the same damn story at Halloween to like other people because they were scared so bad.
Maybe this is the year you start it with your son. Scare the shit
Yes.
out of Preston.
Well, we want to take him on
I
a
just love the
paranormal hunt.
commitment.
Yeah, I know, right? Like in Chicago, which is like, Chicago's like a 10-hour drive from us. So, I mean, you're going away for work for a few days and you make this plan. Oh my God. And you follow through with the plan. Back when we didn't have cell phones and use them. So we're like on the phone with people, like, gotta make this all set up before I go out of town. This is so
No,
funny.
fair play. I like that.
Yeah.
Like I said, I love the commitment. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Do you just want me to tell my dodgy story again? Or...
Yes, please.
Yeah, Avery's got to hear it.
All right, so I'll try and do it very quickly because people will have heard it several times now. So, place I used to work, place where me and Billy met, if anyone remembers him. We had a Halloween party there one year, and as we do over here, we like to drink a lot. So, drank copious amounts, and then for some reason, music was playing, and for some stupid reason, I decided to do a slut drop. Don't know why. Terrible idea. Ripped my jeans from literally my ass to my ankle, and then we decided we were going to go out afterwards as well. So I had to go home and obviously change my jeans, and then got back in the taxi, left my wallet in my ripped jeans, so then ended up paying like 3 times as much for the taxi because the driver was a dickhead. Then, for some weird reason that night, I was dressed as a zombie. Should have said that. Went home that night, but not to my own home, if you know what I'm saying. And then had to get a taxi home the next day dressed as a zombie. So I had to do some like weird walk of shame dressed as a zombie.
That's a rough walk of shame.
I think
Yeah, I love it. That's what I love.
The walk of
I think I've
shame.
still got a picture of what I was dressed like. What are you going to say? I'll see if I can find this.
So I love that. So I live in a university town and it's really funny because the bars are always so busy for Halloween during the week, right? So like the week of Halloween, everyone's out and Halloween's on a Friday this year. So it's going to be crazy. But my parents used to have a house and they used to live near the downtown area where people would pass by and everything all the time. But that's one thing I used to love to do and watch and see is like the amount of people who would have to do their walk of shame after going to a Halloween party or going to the bar and then going home with someone after. And then you see them like the next day for like, and it's usually like a Wednesday, Thursday, like as far as they're going out every night. But it'll probably start like Wednesday and they'll start to go through and you'll start to see them like wander around downtown. And like, it's just hilarious to me.
Found it.
Jesus.
That's quite the look.
Yeah, you probably got a lot of good looks with that one.
The makeup's like all smudged everywhere the next morning.
I even had black nail
Right?
varnish on.
Yeah.
I properly took it seriously. Yeah,
You went
don't know why
all
I thought that was.
out.
I don't know why I thought that was necessary.
You got to. You
That's so
got to
funny.
sometimes. It is.
Weird. Just had a weird memory come back to me there because we were talking about scaring people, and I don't know why I've never thought of this story before. But how old will I have been? 11, 12. And there was a little lad that lived next door to us. He must have been about 6 at the time, and he hated Halloween because he was one of these kids who was scared of everything. Oh,
Oh, okay.
no, it's not. No, well,
Poor guy.
I see. No, because now he's not going to find this funny because all I used to do was scare the living shit out of him all the time, and then one time I
Rightfully so.
literally made him piss himself.
I mean, that's fair. I get it.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny now. Well, it was funny. It was funny at the time.
It was
for me,
funny
but, yeah.
that.
Probably wasn't for him. He probably traumatized poor fucker. But yeah, I thought it was funny.
I'd agree. It'd be funny.
It's like probably my dad too. He's like, "Oh, this is hilarious, scaring all these teenage girls," right? So, I mean, I get it.
Exactly.
It works.
Right. So, what is Halloween like for you two now? Then, now we're all grown adults, and yeah.
For me, it's not much of anything. Like I don't have kids, so I'm always the one who's staying at home and like handing out the Halloween candy. I work with kids. It's still not quite the same, I would say. The kids that I work with are autistic, so I guess more for me, it's like to try to put what I had as a kid onto these kids that don't have the same experience or they're viewed upon like differently and stuff. I try to like recreate that. It doesn't ever work well, but I try. But Halloween's a lot more boring now
It's all
for
about
me as an
trying.
adult. It's not as fun.
Halloween, I love, like, I'm always finding things to do for like Halloween. Like, we love to go to like a good Halloween party. And obviously, like, I have a younger kid, so I go out with him. I go trick or treating. And when before my niece started school now, so like when she was like 1 till like 4, my sister would come up on Halloween. And then so our kids would go trick or treating together because my sister's like, well, my niece didn't really have any friends, and she's like, I don't have anyone close by in her town that she could go trick or treating with. So she would come down and we'd hang out and we'd take the kids trick or treating, and they always like would do like fun like matching costumes when they would go out together. And now it's just me taking my son out with his friends or letting him go with his friends and his friends' parents. But Halloween parties, my boyfriend and I still do. Like, we have a friend of ours, a couple friend who do a Halloween party usually at their house. Last year they got married just before Halloween, so we didn't have one. But the last couple of years, like, we've been together, we've been going to Halloween parties and dressing up. We're always thinking like what our costume's gonna be the next year. Like, we have a list of like different ones, and then we're like, which one are we gonna do next year? And I love it because I make our costumes. So I try and make my youngest costumes, but he likes to go to the store and shop, pick them out. But the first year we were together, we were Beetlejuice and Lydia, and I go to the thrift store and I find things, and then I'll like either like dye them colors that they need to be, or I'll like put them together. Like, I made my Lydia dress, wedding dress, the red one, and I put it together with like 3 different things I found and like dyed it different colors. And then the year before that, we were, I don't know if you've ever seen it, but Drop Dead Fred. Fucking love that movie.
Yes.
Classic 80s movie.
Fucking Rick
Yes.
Mail. Of course, I've
Classic
seen Drop
movie.
Dead Fred.
Yeah. See, so many people don't know. My boyfriend and I were always like, how does nobody know Drop Dead Fred? Like, he bought me a pillow cover with like Drop Dead Fred's face on it. And it's like, we're grown-ups now, so piss off. And we're like, I just have this like face. But we did that costume last year, and I made our costume. And I do typically like, I'll decorate and everything too at the house. Like, I haven't really decorated so far yet. I had a crazy September and it was pretty busy, but I've been trying to find that costume of us from Halloween, because honestly, like, I put so much effort into our costumes that it's like, this is I don't know if you can see this one here, but that's our Drop Dead Fred costume. So I made his jacket, I spray painted it. It was stiff as can be. The pants, I dyed the shirt, like, even put like orange in his hair to like match it. And what year was it for that one? Oh, I think that was 2022 was Beetlejuice. I gotta go back. Yeah,
That's
I'm
quite
sad we
good
didn't
though,
do
because
anything
I was
last
just
year.
thinking then,
Yeah.
like, a Drop
Yeah.
Dead Fred costume could be very easily mistaken as a Riddler costume as well.
It could be, yeah.
Yeah, it could. Yeah, this is our Beetlejuice costume. Oops, there it is. So I made like the whole dress.
That's cool.
Yeah. And I like used like 3 different things, all thrift store. My hair that night though was a mess to get rid of. Like the face makeup, the hair makeup for him. Like it was a burgundy suit and like I dyed like the whole suit. So I just like love to like put it all together. And even like the tiny little like things that like props that go along with it. It's so much fun. Like one year I made my oldest, I dressed him up as Dwight from The Office. I made him like a little name badge and everything to wear and like the glasses. It was perfect because he's tall and like we always call him like he looks like an Amish kid and you know Dwight and his beet farm. So we're like so funny. I remember what year that was.
I want to dress him up as Chucky this year, but apparently I'm not allowed.
You should.
What? Oh my God. Yes. I always wanted to do that with my kids and I never did.
And I'm going to do it. Apparently I'm not allowed, but I'm going to do it.
You should. My mom missed the perfect opportunity to do that with my brother when he was younger because he has natural red hair. And she realized it when he was like a couple years older. She's like, fuck, I really suck as a parent. I should have done this. So do it. Don't miss the opportunity.
Well, his hair's bright blonde, but I can make it orange, but it sticks up perfectly. I'll show you once we finish this. It's ridiculous.
You should.
Yeah.
I love
that.
Chucky.
Would be so funny.
Yeah. Oh my God. So good. I wanted to dress up my son as Michael Myers one year, my youngest, but he just refused. He doesn't like masks or anything. So I'm like, well, that's not going to work out. I should have done it with Owen though. He was always a trooper. Still is. He probably could because he's so tall. He could definitely do it. But I think last year
this was the argument me and Billy had because Billy dressed up as Michael Myers last year when he went out with his kids and Billy's about 5'6", 5'7". I was like, you cannot be Michael Myers.
No.
Exactly.
Yeah. You could be Leprechaun. How about that? You should have been that. So tiny.
Like I said, I could probably get away with it because I'm alright, because I'm 6'3", but I'm a lot rounder than Michael Myers is, so I'd probably still look ridiculous as well.
That's so funny. Yeah. My son's 6'1", so he could definitely do it.
He could pull it off.
Yeah.
Well, my boyfriend and I wanted to do our costumes last year. We didn't end up going to a party, but we had gone to the thrift store and picked them all out. But we were going to be Jay and Silent Bob. So I was going to be Silent Bob with the trench coat. And I was going to put like a goatee and stuff on it. And he's like, the best part about the costume though, he's like, is I actually had to not talk all night if we were going to a party. He's like, and I know you cannot not do that. He's like, so it's going to be even funnier. I'm like, I'm going to carry on signs. Just be like, but we didn't get to.
A little
so still on our
with
list.
You.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's a good one.
So funny.
If you do that, you need Chris to be out there like doing like a typical rap as you're just standing there, just like dancing away and getting him to rap.
Yeah, with our like little boombox, old school.
Yep.
Yeah, he would too. He loves to dance and rap. Sing. He would.
Oh God, fair enough. Right, well, I think we'll leave it there because I've really enjoyed that, and yeah,
that was fun.
It was, yes.
Yeah. It's always fun. I love Halloween. I love talking about it.
And I'm just happy this finally worked for once this time. So yeah,
I know.
Happy days.
Yes.
Whatever was against us is gone. The curse is lifted.
Don't jinx it, Avery.
Yeah, exactly.
It's getting close to Halloween. We can use another curse, maybe. It's fine.
Yeah, it'll be me.
Yeah, true. Right, then, so before we finish, do you want to let people know where they can find you both?
Yes, you can hit up our Instagram. It's TTCB Podcast. You can find us on any platform where you stream your podcast. We say this every time somebody asks us, like, you can look at our TikTok. Don't judge us for it. We don't know what we're doing. If you have suggestions on how to make TikTok better or how we do TikTok, let us know. We might try. It's also something we look at and we go, so don't judge us for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I'm the same. It just doesn't seem to be working for me, but I still keep doing it just because.
It's a lot of effort that we don't know how to make it cool.
Yeah.
And we see other podcasts do it and we're like, what do you guys do? How do you make this work?
Yeah. There's like cheat codes to it and stuff. It's really fucking annoying.
There is, yeah.
Like, I know one of the things is you literally have to write text on your video and then make it so small that you can't see it and stuff, and apparently that helps it get more views and shit, and there's just stupid little things like that you have to do just to get views and stuff, and I'm just like, what's the point?
I don't got time for that.
Exactly.
I'm too old for this.
God.
Yeah.
Right then, guys, we shall leave it there for today. So
awesome.
As always, go and follow our Instagram page at the Spooky Shed Podcast. Link in the bio for all the other socials that we still don't use. But merch stores there, Patreon page, YouTube channel, because now all the episodes are going on there. So, yeah. Right then, we shall speak to you next time, and happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
I'm going to go watch Halloween Town, me.
Me too.